Guys, I know the last year or two, honestly 3, we have really been told that we need to become more sustainable. We need to prevent the depletion of natural resources. Well, if you're anything like me, your automatic thought was, well, where can I start? I can't prevent, digging for oil. I can't prevent fracking. So what can I do at my house every single day to prevent that, to become more sustainable? Well, one solution is actually pretty easy, and that's growing your own food. So whether that is having a vegetable garden, a fruit garden, having your own fruit trees, if you have land, having your own farm, so your chicken, your own eggs, your own cows, you are creating food for you to eat. You are not relying on somebody else to provide you those foods. Now, I know some of you may be in an apartment, and so you may not have some land that you can dig up for a garden or to have farm animals. But if you have a balcony or a pretty decent sized window that gets adequate sunlight, there's no doubt that you can plant tomatoes, peppers, maybe even some okra, and have them grow in your apartment. It may take some trial and error, but I solely believe that you can do it. Now, me and my husband, we are very lucky to have some land, and so we have a pretty decent sized garden, and what we plant kind of varies on the year. We always plant tomatoes, some sort of pepper, and squash and zucchini. But I know a couple years ago we tried corn, which that was a trial and error, and so we got to figure out something new this year. But it's so fun to be able to play with these plants and to really see what they need to thrive. But also, eating the own food you grow is fun. When you're collecting them, I always get super excited when I get new like tomatoes on the vine or squash or zucchini on the vine. I get so happy and joyous because that's something I grew. I watered them. I gave them adequate nutrition, and it's so awesome to do. And in my opinion, homegrown fruits and vegetables taste way better than buying them from the store. But like I said, it's a trial and error thing. It's a lot of research. Figure out, well, how much sunlight does this, vegetable need to grow? How much water, how often do I need to water it? So it is there's a lot that goes into gardening, but I honestly believe that if you take your time and learn about it and learn about every single vegetable out there that you want to grow, that I honestly think that you can do it and you can become more sustainable that way. So, and also, our vegetable bill goes down so much during the summer months because all we are eating is what we grew out in the garden. So we're eating those tomatoes. We're making the salsa from those tomatoes. Our squash and zucchini, we're frying them, we're sauteing them, we're making them into casseroles. Our peppers, I make jalapeno poppers almost every single week with the jalapeno plants that we plant. But then the bell pepper plants, we use those peppers for fajitas and so many different dishes. So when we go to the grocery store, we can bypass the fruit and vegetable section because we have our own at home that, like I said, I feel like tastes so much better. And there are some veggies that you can also grow in the fall and in the winter. I've never personally done that, but I've always been pretty curious to maybe start that up this year or next year, just so we can continue to have those vegetables even through the fall and the winter. But like I said, I believe gardens can be extremely easy once you really get the understanding of it and the understanding of those plants. So why not try it? Like I said, this is a quick and easy way for you to become more sustainable and relying on your own self for some of those foods. And also, like I stated before, if you have land and you have animals, you can have farm animals like chicken, eggs, and beef. there's your meat, there's your protein right there that you can bypass that section in the grocery store because you're growing it at home. So just like anything else, there are little changes you can make to become more sustainable, and I really hope this video helped you guys to realize how easy it can be and a way for you to give back and prevent the depletion of natural resources. Bye, guys.